What's going on, guys? Jordan here with Little Joys, and today's video I'm going to be by myself for the simple fact that my wife is at work. I'm heading out to work soon because we work totally different shifts. But this will only be the first video for today. And as you can see by the title, I have something extremely serious I want to talk to you all about. It's been bothering me for quite some time, and it's gotten to the point now where I think it's finally time to address it. And I feel that it's finally time to get this out of the way and say what I have to say now and just get this over with, honestly, because it's been coming up a lot as an issue, and I understand the issue, and it's time to address it. It really is. And of course, it's about my wife, and I just want to say that, for one, not happening. I don't understand. I understand the point behind the comments. I really do. And I've been angry before. And I made a video a while back saying, like, oh, my wife's diet, blah, blah, blah. And here's what I failed to mention, is that she's lost quite a bit of weight. If you go to our very first video on our channel, our very first, you'll see a massive difference in both of us. And the thing is, too, when it comes to my wife and her weight loss and my weight loss, is that I cannot judge because I was really, really heavy. There was a time when I was in high school where I was 220 pounds, and as you kind of see, I'm a pretty big guy, especially since I lost weight. It's really helped, but I was a big dude back then. Like, I had some chunk on me, but twice as much muscle. And I was arrogant for a while. I thought I was the hottest shit around, stuff like that, especially because I was heavy as a kid, lost weight, got buff as hell. Girls start noticing me stuff, so I got real arrogant, really, really arrogant, and I thought, like, man, I'm the hot shit, you know. Girls that never really pay attention are paying attention to me now, etc. And you couldn't tell me any different. And then once that started getting to my head, I got sick, and when I got sick, I put on some weight. But I was like, yeah, I can lose it, no big deal. But then at the same time, too, my job at the time, which I still have now, required me to drive a lot. So I drove 8, never worked out, you know, as close as I used to. Then I stopped working out, kept eating the same. Before I knew it, I went from 220 to 340 some odd pounds. Like it seemed like nothing. And anytime stuff got tight, I knew I was gaining weight, but I was like, oh, it's just this, my clothes, and this, that, and the other, and all my old clothes I started throwing away. I was like, oh, I just outgrew them, you know, I was in high school, blah, blah, blah. Nope, I gained a whole bunch of weight. And here's the issue with me when it comes to people always talking about weight, is that, one, weight can be lost as easily as it can be gained. And weight is one of those things where if you work at it, you can lose it. It's a lot harder for some people, but it can be done. So I never judge someone based off their weight. My wife was heavy when I met her, and I think she's sexy then. She's sexy now. When she gets pregnant, and if she's carrying triplets or something, she's gonna be sexy then. If she has a whole bunch of stretch marks afterwards, she's gonna be sexy. That's my girl. I love her. I don't care if she is heavy. I don't care if she's skinny. I don't care. That's her. I married that woman for who she was, and I literally never thought about getting married. Marriage to me was a sham. It was stupid. Why would I want to do that? Blah, blah, blah. If I want kids, I'll get cert. You know, I never thought about marriage. And then something about her just like changed my perception, changed my world. I don't understand it. And my grandfather used to always say, oh, you say that now, but you'll find. So I was like, Grandpa, I'm not getting married. That's dumb. I don't want to get married. I'm gonna be single. I'm gonna go out and just chase girls and all that stuff. I have to admit, the old me was needed some help. But as a young guy, thinking that he's the best, and, you know, driving around his nice car and all this other stuff, and working hard, making money, I thought I was the hottest thing around. And I have that perception of I'm a handsome gentleman now, and those were gentlemen. But back then, you wouldn't have loved me at all. And it bothers me that I was like that, because it took me seeing my downfall and my issue for me to realize that I'm an asshole on that. And then once I experienced that, I was like, I've said stuff like that to people, and I feel bad about it. You know, it's strange because I've always been kind of body positive, but I had to fit in a way, like, oh, they're saying that, so I should too before I look bad. But then I always found myself going back to that person, say, oh, I'm sorry, blah blah blah, you know, I didn't mean it. And then it was just so hypocritical, and then I experienced it for myself, and it's just like, guys, ladies, especially ladies, if someone's heavy, leave them alone. Let them either, one, do their own thing, or two, you don't know if they're working on it. Just because you like to eat celery and mushrooms and one egg for breakfast doesn't mean that's going to fit for her. I had to learn that when it came to my wife's diet. I'm like, hey, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this for keto and blah blah blah. And she was, but it wasn't quite working for her. So we adjusted some things, and boom, she started dropping weight. What works for you does not work for other people. Your lifestyle doesn't fit someone else's lifestyle. Your lifestyle is not correct, and theirs is not wrong. And I know I might get some heat for that, like, oh, how could you say that? You're doing the whole fat acceptance thing or blah, blah, blah. I'm doing more of love yourself or who you are. And God forbid something was to happen to you personally. You get sick, you get injured, something where your body changes. And for ladies, let's say you get pregnant and things just get out of hand. You're eating like you're supposed to, but you just get bigger and bigger. And someone all of a sudden is just rude and mean and hateful and angry towards you, and you've done nothing wrong. And you know, and like I said, there is a level of responsibility and everything else too. But at the same time too, don't be so quick to judge other people. You know, I've seen a guy in my gym for the past few years. He was this heavy guy. At first, he really wasn't working out much. And then all of a sudden, like, it was like he got the motivation. I saw him on the track all the time. And I knew this guy from school because they used to call him Mountain. And the only reason they called him, one, he was big. But two, he was like 6, almost good 7 foot. This dude was he was huge. He was built like he was just a big guy. And I saw him all the time at the gym, and they always called him Mountain in school, and I heard people make fun of him. Before I knew it, I didn't even recognize him. He had a lot of loose skin. He got that cut off. Like, I literally just looked at him one time. I was like, damn, that's the same guy. Like, holy crap. And, you know, when it comes to our infertility stuff, a lot of people say, oh, leave her if she doesn't lose weight because she can get pregnant, things along those lines. And there's two things I have to give a rebuttal for on that. One, there was a woman I saw who was trying to become the world's fattest woman, which is an interesting achievement, but hey, life is short. Enjoy your life. Do whatever makes you happy as long as you're hurting others. And she got pregnant. There's been people in my 600-pound life that gotten pregnant. Now, granted, there are some health issues and there can be issues with pregnancy and birth, but that's not always the answer all. If it was, then that would be, my wife's already lost like a good 30 some odd pounds, if not more, and we should be pregnant right now. You're supposed to lose another 100? Like, how far is this supposed to go? What is the magical number that this is supposed to be so for her to conceive? You know, it's so easy to judge, oh, that's your problem there, or that's your problem there, or you're not motivated enough. And that goes in all terms of success and everything else in life. But stop being so quick to judge people, and stop, you know, if you want to give some help, do that. There might be someone who's working out and they're just like, man, I can't lose weight. I don't know what's going on. Why is this happening to me? And I was one of those people. I was working out like crazy and I couldn't lose weight for the simple fact that I needed to cut out some carbs with my sugar. Once I did that, nothing else changed. I dropped weight. That was it. So guys, love other people. I'm not leaving my wife. We're going to be a power couple together. We're going to get in shape together, and we're going to do this together. And then when she's rocking a baby bump, we'll be back. So if she changes and gains all the weight back, I'll still love her then. It does not matter. Weight can be gained. Weight can be lost just as easy. And one more thing before I actually head out to work and things along those lines. Always remember, especially you ladies out there, to love yourself. No mirror, no scale, no nothing can tell you how pretty you are. No magazine, anything along those lines. You are what determines how much you love yourself. And fellas, it goes the same thing for us. Just because that one dude is jacked and ripped and everything else, it doesn't mean you're any less of a man. It means that, hey, if you want to be that way, work for it, achieve it, but just know, if you think achieving abs and all this other stuff or ladies getting bigger boobs and guys having bigger junk is like the key to your happiness, you will get it. And I mean, you will get the results you want, but you won't achieve the mindset you thought you would get. So I want to end this 100% by saying, love you. Life is way too short. You never know what's going to happen. Don't be so quick to judge, and just enjoy life. It's all that matters.